You haven't been physically abusive to your children?
Physical abuse came from the last time I had seen my daughter and my son. I honestly believe that he was telling them to be out of control when they're at my house, because everything was, I don't have to listen to you, you're a lesbian, Your
kids are saying this to you.
My kids are saying this, you're going to hell, I hate you, you're not my mom, Connie's my mom. And I turned around and she ended up pushing my 6-year-old, and I jumped in and I was like, you don't lay your hands on her, and under no circumstances, shut up, you're not my mom. I'm not talking to you, you're not my mom. I don't have to listen to you, you're a lesbian. So I turned around and I jumped up. Natural instinct, you know what I mean? And I just jumped up and I was like, I don't care who you think you're talking to, but you will not talk to me like that. Under no circumstances, I'm still your mom. No matter who I am, what I am, you will not talk to me like this. I don't care. She turned around, she doubled up her fist. She went to go punch me in my face.
How old is she?
10.
10.
She went to go punch me in my face. I turned my head, she got me in the jaw. At this point, I just had enough. Like I said, I was at the end of my wits, and I grabbed her and I had held her arms like this with my hands, unfortunately. She had turned around, she bit my hand. It turned into a wrestling match, to where I was just holding her. Unfortunately, it did leave bruises, but they were little dots from my fingertips.
This is your daughter's arm?
Yes.
Well, those aren't just little dots.
They're from my fingers.
That's pretty intense holding there.
It was one of those things, like I said, I was holding her, she was fighting, she was thrashing. I held her down, and the more she'd fight and thrash, the harder I would hold her.
So you can understand if your daughter came home to you that way and you saw that kind of bruising, you would be upset?
I would have done the same thing.
You're accused of abusing a child. Until we find out whether you did or not, you're going to have to stand up for the rest of the show.
Okay.
How has this affected your life now?
It's ruined my life. Like I said, I would have done the same thing with the physical abuse, but there's absolutely no reason for the sexual, no reason for the pornography. And since I've been accused of that, it's one of those things, once you're accused, you're automatically guilty until,
And even then, you have the stigma of it.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've seen your children?
Since September.
So it's been a long time. What are you hoping happens today?
I just want justice. I want my name cleared. I want my name cleared. I'm not this person. I'm not this kind of person.
The man that you were with, his new girlfriend's here. Let's bring her out.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go.
You
Go.
think you're my kid?
You abused your daughter.
I didn't abuse
Yes,
my
you
daughter.
did.
I didn't abuse
You
my daughter.
abused her.
No.
Yes, you did.
You're brainwashing
No,
her.
I'm not brainwashed.
Yes, you are.
You need to be a better mom to your
I am
kids.
a good mom.
No, you're
I'm
not.
a good mom.
No, you're not.
You brainwashed
No,
my
you
kids.
did not
you
brainwash
made them
them.
come to my house
No.
and call me lesbian.
No.
Yes, you did.
That's your daughter's fault.
I
And
didn't
you had
abuse
sex
my
in
daughter.
front of her too.
Really? Did I?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yes, you did.
We'll see.
Yes,
We'll
you
see.
did.
How do you know that she had sex in
She
front
had
of her
sex in
She was
front of
there,
her
of course.
daughter.
How do you
She
know?
was there.
Because her daughter talks about it. She's having
was
dreams
there.
about it.
What did the daughter say?
She said that she wakes up in the middle of the night, she screams.
No, what did the daughter say about her mom having
She
sex?
said her
in
mom
front
had sex in front of her in a car while they were drinking.
Who was drinking?
You and your
I don't drink.
But what-
boyfriend
I
you
don't
had.
drink. I don't drink.
Yeah, you do drink.
No, I don't drink.
Yes, you do
See,
drink.
you're going to talk about me like you know me? You
Oh,
don't
I
even
know
know me.
you.
What?
I know your
You've
whole
been in your
family.
life,
Stop
what,
it.
7
I know
months?
your whole family.
7 months, you'll be gone.
Okay, stop for a second. Stop. You know what? I'm going to ask you to leave the stage for a second. I'll bring you back out. How you doing, Connie?
Good.
Boy. All right, so You're dating her ex.
Right.
Okay. And what's his name?
Bill.
Bill. And how old of a woman are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 44.
And how old is Bill?
He right now is 59.
59. And do you realize how young that woman is?
Yes, I do.
How old is she?
She's in her 30s.
No. She's 26.
Okay.
She's got a 10-year-old with Bill, right?
I live with him, yes.
Okay, so let's do the math. How old was she when she gave birth?
She's about 15.
So it means he probably was sleeping with her when she was 14?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel that you're with a man that had sex when he was in his 40s with a 14-year-old? She says he started sleeping with her when she was 13, so it's not that big of a stretch.
Right.
How do you feel that you're with a man when he was 43 years old, sleeping, 45 years old, sleeping with a 13-year-old girl?
I figured that was in their past. That wasn't with me.
So you're comfortable laying down with a man that would sleep with a young child?
At first, I didn't know.
But you know now.
I know that.
It doesn't bother you?
No, it don't.
So you're saying that this young woman who had 2 of Bill's children when she was a teenager, you're saying that she's having sex in front of her children, she's physically abusing them, and she's doing pornography? Why do you say the pornography?
Because she was.
How do you know?
Because they come home. They right away, they run to their dad and they tell their dad about it.
What did they say about pornography?
They're saying, Dad, mom lays naked in bed and has sex and everything while we're there. Leaves the door open.
And you believe that?
Well, who do you believe?
I don't know. Does Bill have any proof at all?
He probably does, yeah. I guess his lawyers have it. So most of his lawyers have it. The courthouse has
But
it.
you're his girlfriend. You
I
live
know
with
that.
him.
I
Has
know
he ever
that.
showed it to you?
No,
Why?
I have no idea.
Because he's making these accusations. This mother has not seen her children since September, right?
Right.
What do you think about that? That's pretty hard on the mother, right?
They don't want to come and see her.
I wonder why.
They don't want to see their mother
Why?
because of
she's
what
not-
she done to her daughter.
What did she do to her daughter?
She pinned her down. She bruised her.
Yeah, because
she
her daughter
stepped on
socked her in
back.
the jaw. Oh, come on. If that woman stepped on a 10-year-old's back, that 10-year-old be split in half.
She already has back problems. She had to get
What kind of guy is Bill, by the way?
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy?
He really, yeah, he is.
Good-looking guy?
Yeah.
Really good-looking guy?
Mm-hmm.
So when this guy comes out, I'm going to see like an older Brad Pitt.
He's older, yeah.
Let's bring out the 58-year-old Brad Pitt. How you doing, Bill?
Okay.
Did you have sex with Kristen when she was 13 years old?
14.
14? Is that better when you say 14 instead
No,
of
it's
13?
not.
Why did you have sex with a 14-year-old?
Things got out of hand.
Things got out of hand? How'd
felt-
they get out of hand, Bill?
She was hanging around a lot.
She was hanging around a lot?
Took her out in the truck with me. I drove
Why'd you
truck
take
at
her out
the
in the
time.
truck with you?
Allowed her to.
Because
Yes.
what if she was 8 and she was allowed to? Would you took her out to the truck?
No.
Why?
Too young.
Too young?
She was too young. I understand that.
And 14's not too young?
I made a mistake.
You made a mistake.
Yes.
You made a mistake. What was the mistake, Bill? What was the mistake?
Having sex with her.
Would you be with the minor again?
It was wrong.
I know it was wrong. I'm asking you why, though.
Why?
You don't have to explain to me sleeping with a 14-year-old is wrong. I know that.
Well,
You know,
she got pregnant. I could have ran. but I didn't. I stuck by her.
You could have not slept with her, too.
That's true.
I agree with you. She left at some point, right?
Yes.
But during the years, she keeps coming over and seeing her daughters, right?
Well, when I lived in town, I paid her to babysit.
Okay, but she come over to see her daughters, right? She had a relationship with her daughters, right?
No, I paid her to babysit. That's when she came over.
That's the only time?
Most of the time, yes. I dropped them off at the trailer where she lived for visitation up until the point where she got married to a man. And
So are you saying she screwed up?
she was before I met her.
Oh, so nothing what you did screwed her up, did it?
I'm sure that it helped.
So why do you believe she abused your children?
Well, when I picked my daughter up on a Wednesday night, she came running out, jumped in the truck, and said, "Get out of here, quick." So when I got her home in the light in the house, she had multiple bruises on both her arms, more than what was on the pictures. So I took her into the hospital the next day, and I took her to the courthouse and to Children and Youth Services, and they told me to file PFA, so I did. And them were the people that took the pictures.
And how did you accuse her of sexual abuse and pornography?
I didn't accuse her of that. My daughter came home, told me that she had taken naked pictures of her in the bathtub, and she didn't want her to, but she did anyway. And then my daughter got a hold of the cell phone and deleted them.
And do you have any proof of this?
Just my daughter.
Just saying it. Does this sound like something Christian would do?
Yes.
Are you saying these accusations because she's involved with another woman?
No.
Are you mad that she's involved with another woman?
I'm disgusted that she can't, sleep by herself, because my kids were raised in a heterosexual
Do you sleep by
home.
yourself?
No.
Well, then why can't she sleep with
But
somebody?
my children were raised in a heterosexual home.
And now they happen to have a lesbian mom. Right? So what? That's the way she chooses to live her life.
That's her business.
Do you really believe she did these things?
Yes.
Okay, let's bring Kristen out.
I'd really do these things.
Yeah, you do.
I would.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
You've been abusing her.
I did.
How about when she was a year old, I caught you like this with your fist in
You're
her face?
full of it. I
No.
didn't do any of that.
Yes, you did.
No, you're crazy. You're like
No, you
paranoid
are.
schizophrenic.
I don't think so.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. And your kids would never lie. You raised them to lie. That's all they do. Lie and secrets. Lie and secrets. You know what I'm so scared of when it comes to you raising those kids? That they're going to be victimizers or victims.
You know what I'm
because
scared
that's
of?
what you're raising them to be.
No.
Yes,
Why don't you tell everybody
you're
the
raising
truth,
them
huh?
to be victimizers or
You're the
victims
one that's
like
been
you.
abusing them.
Like you.
No. You're the one that's been
abusing them
abusing
by
them.
putting them the stories.
Stop.
You use
Bill.
the fact of my age and your age to cover up the abuse.
You're
That's all
so
you do.
full of it.
Yes, you do.
You're so full of
Look
it.
at you.
abused me, and now you're accusing me of being who you are, a pedophile. And
You've
it's
been
wrong.
lying all your life. Oh, that gives you an excuse to abuse little kids.
Phil, stop. I got two questions I want to ask you. One, you have a young daughter. She's going to be 13 in a couple of years. Are you going to allow her to get in a truck with some man someday?
No, I'm not.
Why is that?
Don't want her to make the same mistake.
As her?
As all of us.
As her?
Both of us.
Okay. And then the second thing is, if she passes lie detector test, is it going to help her with you in any way?
Not with the physical abuse, because that's what she did.
Well, if she was restraining her.
That's not restraining somebody. I'm looking at her size and look at my daughter. That's restraining?
Well, she didn't have marks on her face.
Them pictures didn't show everything. They were all over. That didn't show nothing. I've had her to Hershey Medical Center twice.
It showed bruises all over her arms.
Yeah. That's not restraining. That's going too far. You can restrain a child. Somebody that big can restrain a small child without holding them to the floor.
The story about your daughter coming over, calling her a lesbian and all that and going crazy, is that true?
I don't know about going crazy, but she does call her a lesbian.
Okay, so it's not a stretch that you punched her mother in the face too, right?
That's not true.
No?
No.
Let's find out if she could pass this lie detector test, okay?
Yeah.
Kristen was asked, did you have any type of sexual contact with any of your children? She answered no. Did you have any sexual contact with another person in front of your children deliberately? No. Did you ever take pornographic pictures of any of your children? No. Have you ever been abusive towards your children in any way? She answered no. And the results for Kristen's lie detector test is that you have told the truth. And in the interest of fairness, Bill, you took a lie detector test before the show, whether you fabricated the story and you passed the test, knowing now that she passed this test, that she did not abuse them, that she's not doing any kind of sexual abuse or pornography. Is there anything that you'd like to say?
I never accused her of sexually abusing
Okay, Bill,
my
I'm
daughter.
saying, do you want to say anything to her? Not to me. After this show, I'll never have the pleasant experience of seeing you again.
Right. Why do you want visitation when all you do is
Because
pick
they're
on them
my
anyway?
kids, and I don't pick on them. That lie detector test, I passed it with
Maybe you
flying
think-
colors.
maybe you think abusing the
I don't
child isn't
think-
abusing.
No. I don't think. I restrained her because your child was out of control. My child was out of control. I had to get her under control. I restrained her. That's all. Nothing more.
That's not
nothing
restraining.
less. I would not hurt my kids. They are my life. And you've done nothing but take them from me. And that's the only reason why I married you.
Connie, quite the catch there. Good luck to you. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
You passed this lie detector test, I'm glad.
I didn't hurt my
I-
kids.
you know
I
what?
wouldn't hurt my kids.
I go with my gut a lot on the show. I didn't think you did. I think the story didn't make any sense. Doesn't fit. So, but I don't think this lie detector test is going to mean anything to Bill. I
It's
think
not. It's not.
I think he's a
And-
sick guy, and I don't think you can change a sick guy's mind because of what he did to you. And I think you've gone through a lot in your life. But from now on, when it comes to your kids in the court,
I'm not going to stop.
you need to show up, and you need to fight for your kids so you can see them.
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Thank you so much.